Hey everyone, welcome back to Hero Wars Guide. I wanted to talk today about a couple of event updates and a couple of changes on the Hero Wars Guide website. I've got an entry for Elemental Synergy here because we got a sneak peek earlier that this event will be coming. However, I suspect this event will be different than we've seen in the past, both possibly due to the new Light and Dark Titans, as well as some updates that I've seen in the game data that I'll get into in a minute. First, a couple notes about Cybercon. This version of the event is a little different than the one we usually see around Black Friday, where they actually give some rewards, some game item rewards for buying things during this event. Usually this task just paid out avatars and other worthless things, but now it's giving out some chip keys. So I've created an alternate version of the event that will reflect those modifications. And I also wanted to note that the reward type here has been changed as well. I used to have chip key entered as a resource where you go and specify your own value, or at least you have that option. But now I have it just reflecting the rewards that I've received. It's not really an even distribution of the rewards, since you choose when you're going to refresh the board, and probably there are a couple of key things that are driving that decision. So the actual results will vary, but generally speaking, you'll get some of the best rewards a little more often than 1 out of 32. So the site here will tell you how much you might get on average of each of the reward types, and then the value is assigned according to any of your own overrides that you've specified in preferences, which you might do here under preferences, resources. You can change any of these entries. Anyway, back to the schedule here. I mentioned there may be some changes for Elemental Synergy. This is what the event has traditionally looked like, but there's a chance that they will modify some of these rewards to include more of the light and dark focused resources. But more than that, I saw in the game data update that came a couple of days ago that they changed an older version of this event, one back in 2022. They don't have game data yet for the one that will be coming next week, but they changed an older version of this event to swap out this Collect Titanite task and replace it with one for opening the Titan artifact spheres. And with that, the quantities changed from maxing out at 500. The new maximum for this different version of this task, where you open the Titan artifact spheres, that'll be 50 instead of 500. Or at least that's the modification they made to the 2022 version of this event. So while there's no guarantee that that's the version we'll actually see next week, I'm going to hold on to 50 of these I shouldn't say these because the word here is different, but I'll hold on to 50 Titan artifact spheres just to make sure that I'm ready if they do have that task type. Alright, I'm not going to do a deep dive on the analysis of the quality of this event in this video, other than to say if the reward types remain the same as they have been, despite this being a reasonably high number, I think of it as a relatively low quality event because the reward type for spending emeralds is, I think, very undesirable in the Titan artifact seals. But if you are interested in the full detailed breakdown of this event value, I have an older video that you can find either on my channel or just on the site here by clicking the YouTube button. It'll pop up and you could go through those details separately. Alright, so I think that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.